That's the thing. They caught Steve on the off guard. But yeah, Brett, we're not playing with you this year.
Yeah, nah, nigga. It's already been 2-3 years of that bullshit.
It was 3.
Ever since we got to the young.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm a low-key legend. They say I'm getting too old, like Dan and Lethal Weapon. But I'm the renegade, out of my cousins and brethren. So I'm the one that's made, handing out dozens of lessons. Walking time bomb, no barriers, watch where you fuckers are stepping. Old landmines still can be mighty effective. Well-placed blade, right where the tissue connected. I'm the missing link, the continuum shall be corrected. Welcome to the next installment of the Low Key Legend Podcast with your boy Bruce John Roy, aka John Mickens, and my man Ricky Rockets, aka Rax Too Smooth.
What's going on? What it is, baby? What it is?
And Will Comedian.
What it do, baby?
So what we doing today is we smoking on that dark Chauvin pack today.
Yo.
Early.
This what happened when I walk in the studio late, yo.
Early, yo.
We smoking on that Chauvin pack. What
I
it
was
is?
smoking on that Derek Loke tonight.
But I'm gonna have to let you know is that zona. That Chauvin pack is that zona, yo, because them charges was trash. Even though they got what they can get, them charges was trash.
But they got all 3.
They got all 3. We smoking on that Chauvin pack.
Early, man.
Yeah, them charges carry up to $4 dimes.
Yeah, but they're gonna run them.
They're not gonna. They're gonna run them concurrent.
They're gonna run them concurrent
instead of consecutive.
And he's gonna get the low end of whatever the conviction is
Well,
on that. Because first of all, the
low end 12.
They're gonna treat him as if he was a regular citizen. You know what I mean? Not as a regular citizen. They're gonna treat him as a person that has never committed a crime before. Because this is why they didn't let him get on the stand, because his past was gonna get questioned once he got on the stand himself. So
the other thing about that, though, real quick, if he gets on that stand and that prosecutor gets to asking him questions that he is not an answer, not his past, but just about that particular incident.
Right.
Have you been trained to do that? Example, when the little dude got shot, what was his name? Derek, the one that got shot in Minnesota, like right up the street from there, and they pulled him over for his tags, but he had like a bullshit. Dante.
This the taser situation?
Yeah. Right. So
the taser happened in Minnesota?
Yeah, it was up the street.
Yeah, down the street. Like 10 miles down the street.
So the thing was, when the police chief was questioned, they questioned him and said, hey, are you aware that you're not supposed to be pulling people over for bad tags because of the COVID situation and the DMV situation? He said, yes. He said, well, is your department aware? He said, yes. He said, well, then why did they pull him over? No further questions, because he don't have an answer. So Chauvin gets on the stand and he goes with that line of questioning, like, did you know this, or where was your training and what was this? You're a dead man anyway, because you don't really have a slick ass answer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, once I start questioning where your training starts and stops and you're out of those parameters anyway, you're dead. You can't make that situation fit into the parameters that you were taught. So if I ask you and you can't give me an answer, like when I told you I was overseas and they said, well, do you understand that you can't shoot unless they shoot first?
Right.
Twice.
Right.
And I say yes. But then they say, well, why you shoot twice and he shot once? How do I push that back into the parameters to make me right? I can't. I just told you I understand. So no, I'm not getting on the stand either. If I was him, I'd shut the fuck up and take what they give me.
Right.
Because whatever you say, you're not smart enough to put it back into the package. Once they got that paperwork on you short, and they said, well, this is what he's trained to do. This. He said, well, this is what you're trained to do. Yes. Well, why'd you do this? This is the opposite of that. Oh, boy, that first is going to get you another 10.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, I've been to where I was not almost in the, but where they questioned me before they gave me the gun.
Right.
They ask you several times before they let you sign that paper. You do understand. Matter of fact, make you understand. Make me understand that you understand. When can you shoot? If you shoot at me twice, then I can shoot how many times? Once. Right. Okay. Before that, covering concealment. Okay. If he's shooting at somebody else that's defenseless, then I can shoot. Yes.
All right. So what if
what I'm saying is that's
I'm asking a question about the going back to schooling me on the protocol, how the military carries as far as protocol. So what about if you are in handgun range, right? Mm-hmm. And somebody is attacking somebody else with a knife. What y'all supposed to do?
Oh, I can shoot him.
You can shoot him?
Because you're imposing. It's what they call you're imposing.
So if they come at you with a knife, you're supposed to pull your knife out.
I don't have a knife. I gotta fight him.
but you the same thing. What I'm saying, you gotta come at him with lesser force, up to the point of the force that he comes.
Right. So in other words,
so somebody charging the gate with a knife, right?
Yeah, I can't just bust him.
Don't y'all got bayonet though? They don't got bayonets no more on the end of y'all?
The war is no longer civil.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, you have other things, like you have an asp. An asp is dangerous as shit. All it is it looks like a little.
But what I'm saying is, you gotta pull out. You have
other shit.
Right. You can't shoot them though if they coming at you. But if they're going at somebody else,
because you're imposing imminent danger on an unarmed person. So let's say you are going at Rocket.
Right.
You got a knife. Rocket has nothing.
Right.
I can get you done.
Right.
Because if I don't, he's going to die, and that's an innocent.
Right.
Like me and you have a problem because you're doing something to an innocent. But if I get you before I let you get to the innocent, I'm a good guy.
Right.
Now, do I choose? Do they teach you to leg shoot and all that? No, that's a personal choice for me. So, like, if it was me and you was going at Rocket, if I had you that close where I can't miss, okay, I'm gonna put you in a wheelchair for a little while.
Right.
Can't stab a motherfucker on the ground, but that's they don't teach that, and it's so funny. I wish I could pull up the phone and let everybody see it.
Hold up.
Before we keep on going, I know we like speeding through it and jumping through all of these different situations, but all of them are intertwined. So the jumping through it is leading back to the same thing. So keep it moving, bro.
What I'm saying is we're not taught. When you go into that range,
right,
you get graded on game-winning shots.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's where the numbers are here. The 5 is here, the 5 is here, the 5 is here. That's what they're teaching you to shoot at. Anything below that, I might not pass the test.
Right. I know exactly what you're saying.
So what I'm saying is, when you out there on the scene, right, that's your choice to shoot below the numbers. Because really, you only taught to go here or here.
Right.
Or there's a 5 here. And I'm saying 5 because that's how they grade you. That's how they, you could be a shooter, like you could be able to shoot, able to carry, but not be a marksman. So my grade was a marksman. The next one up was a sharpshooter.
Right.
That's a sniper. I'm one below him. And that's only because I missed one shot because the motherfucker was talking to me. But what I'm saying is they don't grade you on situational awareness. In that gun range, they grade you on how many times can you hit that game winner.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. All these numbers out here is ones and twos.
Right.
You need 20, 30 something to pass.
Yeah, plus
I can't rib shot you and pass.
Plus in the situations that you're training for anyway, you're wounding somebody might end up still having you in a losing situation.
Yes. But at the same time, you have to, because don't nothing move faster than a gunfight.
Right.
Nothing. Because once it happened, it's happening.
And I'm just going off imagination.
I tell you what.
Busting back and forward.
When you busting back and forth and you on the range and all this shit they got a test. It lasts 1 minute. It feels like 8 seconds. And it's a shotgun. You got to bang that bitch like 10 times in a minute.
Right.
While it's beating on you, because your shotgun is unforgiving.
Right.
But that's how fast you got to do it. When you out there, they want you to be able to bang that bitch 10 times in 60 seconds. You know how many people I can kill with 10 shotgun blasts in a minute? And if I don't kill them, everybody going home with a bunch of bee stings. All of you. Because it does this. It spreads. So that's what I'm saying. It moves fast, and they want you to move fast.
Right.
So you have to take it upon yourself to say, okay, hold up. It ain't got to be that way. You can kneecap, you can thigh, you could give her a stomach shot, put her in a shit bag, whatever. But they don't train you for that. I'm not saying that man was right or wrong, so I don't want anybody to think that. But when you're in that gun range, you're taught to. Here's what they say: back sight, front sight, find that 5. And the 5, that's the game winner. So when you in that gun range and you got that M16 in your hand, he gonna tell you, back sight.
Yo, don't point that at me, yo, because I'm the one that got the guns. I'm the one that got the guns and shit over here and the missiles, yo. So don't.
They gonna teach you to look through that back sight, find that front sight, and when they lined up, you find that number 5. And that number 5 is that's religious, because you're gonna see whoever it is you pray to right after. So they don't teach you none of that other shit. Now the whole Derek Chauvin shit, that was some nut shit. That's just human nature. You gotta know what you're doing. But the other guy, they say Shorty was about to gut the girl. But at the same time, you ain't had to give a 4 top dead center ass.
Right.
Yeah,
One of them would have done it.
but also what happened was, like, when she charged Shorty, it's a guy that was standing right there, and he had kicked the other Shorty that was on the ground. And at that point, to my eyes, it looked like Shorty had basically like backed away before Yo had pulled the trigger and hit Makai. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm not aware. I didn't see the video.
She wasn't.
From what I can surmise from it, it was a classic police clean shoot. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, it's questionable, my guy.
No. When I say a classic police clean shoot, I'm not saying that it was.
Yo, is that the black I just put down?
It might have been. I ain't used it yet though.
Yo, threw my shit down like trash. Look at that. Yo, you see how he did that? It might have been, yo. Hold my shit for real.
I ain't mean to hold your shit, yo. Like,
But no, like, what do you mean by classic police shoot? Clean shoot.
Clean police shoot. A clean police shoot is not necessarily a righteous human shoot. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it'll be justified.
When there's a weapon involved being brandished and somebody's safety being involved,
Same shit you just talking.
They gonna get away with it, especially when it's not involved. It's not involving. That's why I asked the question. If you see somebody else going at somebody else with a knife,
Yes, that's part 2 of deadly force.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. Even though it's not righteous, you know what I mean, on the court shit, you know what I mean, with the law currently and going back, you know what I mean, that shit was some, you know what I mean.
Well, see, the thing is, you have to realize, I'm talking to you about the rules that were given me. I have different rules than them. Like, everything that they do, that you see them do on TV,
right.
Everything you see them do would have put me in Leavenworth 20 years ago.
Right.
Like, there's nothing about their rules that are the same as the rules that they gave us in the military when they gave us the pistol. These dudes in the Western and the Eastern, they don't have the same rules. I'm telling you, use of deadly force as it was taught to me in Bahrain.
Well,
or like they get it in
historically, the police got more leeway than y'all had.
Yes, because the thing is, everybody can cover for everybody at the police precinct.
Right.
As long as we like you, we'll cover for you.
Right.
But in the military, okay, this ain't Nam. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers getting killed by friendly fire and all that shit. No, motherfuckers going to jail behind that shit now. So if I come back and you're the guy at the armory, right? You're the gunner's mate.
Right.
I hand you my clip because I have to download in front of you. I break her down in front of you. I hand you the clip. You look at it and it's 14 instead of 15 because we can still use the 15 and ones. The 15 clip.
What's that?
You put 15 bullets in it.
Okay.
Nowadays, the rule, the law is 10. They cut it back to 10. You can only have a max of 10. But if you get an old clip that still fits your gun, it's still legal to have the 15 joint. So if I hand it to you, I'm giving you, I got the gun in my hand. She's cocked that. She's open. You know it's nothing in it. I hand her to you. And you look at the clip as the guy in the armory, as the gunner's making. Hey, yo, you missing one, fam. Huh? Oh, man. Hey, yo, you just can't put one in there for me? You might say it one more time. But
hold on, what he saying? Hold up.
like if I give you this fucking clip and it's 14 instead of 15 in there. Now this gun is open.
Right.
So you know there's nothing in it.
Right.
She's racked open. And I say, here, yo, blah, blah, and you gave me 15 and I give you back 14. As the gunner's mate, you might say, hey, yo, you missing one. Oh, man, am I, blah, blah, blah. You might say it one more time like, hey, yo, you missing one. Hey, man, don't worry about it. Hey, Chief, he missing one. Because you don't want to go to jail.
Right.
Because you don't know where that motherfucker's at. Could be in a goddamn baby's stomach. It could be in a councilman. It could be anywhere. But all you know is you not taking the beef for main man coming back with 14.
Right. I know exactly what you're saying.
Right. So there's no cover up because whoever checks the checker is going to be like, hey, Chief, Mickens gave me one short.
Right.
Now they're going to still come back to you. Mickens, who gave you one short? Huh?
Right.
You going to say, I don't want to tell on Will? I dare you. I tell you was a dumb motherfucker for not telling on me. Because you're going to lose money and you're going to lose time.
Well, see, it seems as though in the military, that's not considered snitching.
No. Because
y'all have
Why?
nigga,
y'all
can't put me in jail.
Right, I understand.
I
Understand that. So we got that covered. So it's like other little things that would be considered snitching that you cover on a nigga for, like
yes.
a nigga out fucking or something like that. You might be, you know what I mean, or doing some shit he not supposed to be doing.
Chief,
You might be like,
look, yo,
you know what I mean?
Like he come in drunk and you like, man, I don't feel safe.
Right.
Piss when he drunk.
Right.
Like, man, he ain't gonna shoot nothing. Just let him go in the office, sleep it off, or cover for your mans or whatever. That you'll cover for.
Right.
But a missing shell, one missing bullet, nigga, do you know what that will do? They will stop everything.
It can be
Don't
international.
nobody,
It can be an international
nigga,
event.
Can't nobody leave work.
Right. It can be an international event. If
Lock the goddamn door. Where the fuck is Robert's bullet? Who was with him today?
Right.
Oh, Rocket, you was with him? What you see?
Nah, I wasn't with y'all.
Right. All right. So
Yeah,
how I kind of wanted to wrap that point up, because we can talk about these type of things and the same thing that happen over and over again all the time. Let's hope that Chauvin gets a good sentence. You know what I mean?
The
maximum.
Yeah.
Or whatever. You know what I mean? Or if he doesn't get the max, you know what I mean? You know, might get a little justice along the way or something, which is hard to get against cops when they lock up.
I just pray his cellmate is bigger than him. That's all I want.
That boy would be in fucking Colorado or Arkansas or somewhere. That nigga,
Right.
You gonna be.
But leading into
He's fired though, yo.
No, when they send him to jail, bro, he's not going to jail in Minnesota, bro. They gonna put that nigga.
no, if it ain't
somewhere.
federal, he's going in Minnesota. He's just going to be in a wing where they put cops and snitches at.
Bro,
That's all.
Listen, he ain't going to jail in Minnesota.
Is it state?
It is gonna no, it's not gonna be state. That's murder charges, bro.
Murder charge is a state charge, yo.
He ain't gonna,
If it's not federal, they not moving him out of state, yo.
I'm telling you, as big as his case was, bro.
It don't matter, yo. The fucking Unabomber or whoever.
That was a federal case, yo.
All right, no, that's why I'm taking the Unabomber out the table. Let's say what's Charles Manson? Was Charles Manson federal?
He made other people do his shit.
I know. Let's not get that much into it. But if Charles Manson is locked up in California, wherever you know what I mean, it don't matter how famous you are, they're gonna lock you up. If it's a state charge, they locking you up in the state that you in, y'all. Don't matter how famous he is. He gonna be in a protected wing where they put police at, y'all.
We'll see.
But what I wanted to get into was and this has nothing to do with Chauvin, because Chauvin used his body as the weapon, but they need to get better non-lethal weapons for police, yo.
That's not gonna help.
How is that not gonna help?
Just gonna start beating the shit out of people.
No. Because the girl just said, I thought my taser was my gun. That's
Right.
a non-lethal weapon.
He's saying to take
The gun away?
Probably not all the way, but you give you more options.
Remove the gun.
I'm saying just give you more options before a taser. And
They all
before-
have, do you understand they had more options than me?
Yeah, I mean, I get.
They actually have tasers. I never had a taser. They got stun guns. They ain't never had no stun gun. They got pepper spray. I ain't never had pepper spray. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have any of those non-lethal shits, but I still couldn't bang this bitch.
Yeah,
They told me if the motherfucker get too close and he ain't shoot, fight him.
Well, the training
Fight him.
needs to the training needs to the training and the culture needs to change. Then
That's the
to
thing.
where as though that hammer is not the first thing that they grabbing, even out of instinct, even if it was subconscious, and you thought it.
The
and you
only
thought
thing
it was
that's
your,
the
and you
only
thought
thing
it
that's
was your
going to
taser.
change. The only thing that's going to change them from doing this, and this is my honest truth. Give them that same time they gave us. Promise it to them.
Yeah, give them that time.
And then after you promise it to them, give it to them.
Give them that time, and somebody else,
Niggas will
somebody
stop.
else, that I don't know where it came from, but somebody else mentioned that that in order to be a cop, you should have to be insured the same way that a doctor has to be insured against malpractice. You know what I'm saying?
No.
They should start having.
They should start, and I saw this on Facebook. This ain't my idea. Taking that shit out of they pension plan and all that other police money, that pension plan they got.
Yeah.
So every time you fuck up, every time Rocket fuck up and bang somebody, we got to pay their family. It's coming out of all of y'all shit. I guarantee you,
Yeah, because that settlement money, that shit don't come from the police department.
it come from us.
Yeah, it's taxpayer money.
Yeah. But I'm saying that I also think that you will be more conscious as a law enforcement officer if you know that you're getting sued the same way that
Fuck getting sued. I'm going to jail.
the jail part too. But
No, what I'm
also-
saying is that's still a cushion. That's nothing really bad happened to you. Okay, you sued me. Take the money. But what I'm saying is, if I'm taking everybody's money,
you
then
saying it'll be the
it
culture
was
change.
it was 4 or 5 cops out there, right?
You saying it'll force the culture to change.
Right. Well, watch this. It's 4 or 5 cops. Chauvin's on his neck.
Yeah.
If me and Rocket is out there and you want somebody's neck, and we know if you kill this motherfucker that our retirement goes down, guarantee we gonna drag you off that nigga. Not off the strength that we give a shit about that nigga. I still gotta feed my family. I can't let you fuck this up for me. Cause you want some commando predator nut shit.
Right.
So
right.
while they stand there like, well, stand back, he's doing his job. Nah, you'll all do your jobs, or everybody's gonna lose money. That's what I'm saying. In the military, the punishments, sometimes it ain't jail. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times it ain't jail. That's the furthest. That's the worst.
Right.
But when they come up to you and you at captain's mast and they say, all right, reduction in rate. No, they say reduction in rate. So that's a pay cut. Right? Mm-hmm. Then they say half by 2. That's 2 months, half your pay taken. And then they say 45 days restriction, 45 days extra duty. That's freedom. Now you can't go home.
Right.
And you got to go to work after work. When everybody else off partying, drinking and fucking, yeah, they mustering your ass 5 times a day like inmates, line you up, count you up. And at that last muster, you've worked an extra 2 hours that day.
For less bread.
For less bread.
Yo, what kind of shit is that, yo?
That's the truth.
That is
the truth. I've gotten a reduction in rate. I've gotten motherfucking what I had 30 days. I got 30 days restriction. I got 30 days in the brig also.
Sure. Listen here, man.
So you don't think that better implementation of non-lethal technology would also help in policing?
It's a choice that you make. They already have non-lethals. You're just giving them more shit to put in a little bat belt. You know what I'm saying? You already have more shit than I had in a less dangerous situation than I was in.
Yeah. Right.
I was in there protecting this base against a country full of motherfuckers. When I would drive home to my apartment, you would drive by and see graffiti on the wall say, down with Bush. And I'm like, okay, windows locked. That type of shit. I'm in a country and we don't even speak the same language.
Down with Obama.
So I can't, no, I wasn't over there with Obama.
No, you said down with Bush. You talking about when you was over?
Yeah.
No, I was thinking about myself walking, riding through basic ass Virginia or Pennsylvania, nigga. Like kill Biden over that bitch. I'm like, what? God damn, we in America?
Yo, here's the bad part, and this is what nobody actually thinks about when you talk about the police in these situations and de-escalation and shit like that.
Right.
All these police speak the same language as the motherfuckers they killing. When I was over there, I had to learn how to say stop or I'll shoot in Arabic.
Right.
And nothing else. I didn't learn no other words but that. You know what I'm saying? Right. I know how to say it to this day. They burned it in me so bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's 20 years ago I was over there and I can still say it. You know what I'm saying? But I I'm being tasked with de-escalating a situation with a motherfucker that don't speak English, or at least has the capability to pretend not to and continue in his task.
Right.
You are in America. Y'all speak the same King's English.
Same language.
But you're trying to read off of this cue card. Stop, freeze, stop while I shoot. Talk to that motherfucker. Hey, yo, ho, chill, whoa. They don't have to go this way.
Right.
It don't have to, but it's none of that. I read the cue card and then I bang off. That's it.
Right.
So the choice they're making with all the non-lethal shit they already have is to still go here first.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And the guy was on. It was a white cop. He was on Facebook. He did a video.
Oh yeah, the taser video. Yeah.
Yo, your dominant hand is where your weapon's at.
Right.
You'll never, if you're left-handed, your gun will never be over here.
Right.
This ain't the Wild West where you know what I mean.
I got two hammers.
Right. Yeah, one for each of you. You know what I'm saying? But so this side, your non-dominant side already has a non-lethal weapon.
Right.
You're choosing Danny Glover.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? You're choosing old Murtaugh. So that's what I'm saying. It's not giving them more choices. They're making a choice every time you do it. Pepper spray. He could have pepper spray shorty. Now both of them would have got hit, but I guarantee you the girl would have took pepper spray over a knife in the gullet.
Yeah.
Real shit, though.
You know what I'm saying? You could have done that. You could have hit her with the taser. She's going to drop the knife immediately.
Right.
Because your body lock up.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is you already have all this. You know what I'm saying? I get where you're going with it, but you're just giving them more things to pick around. I'm already picking past pepper spray, mace, taser, baton, ass. I'm picking past all this shit and going straight to the yammer.
Go to the
Right. So,
motherfucking shit.
okay, what you gonna give me? A batarang? Huh? What am I gonna get next? A bolo? What are you gonna give me? I'm still gonna make the same choice.
You might just have to take the hammer away, yo. If you got a whole bat. Batman don't need no gun.
You can't take the hammer
because there's too many hammers in the street.
Yeah.
They will be sitting ducks.
What do you mean? What do you mean? So what? Niggas would dethrone the police.
Yeah.
Nigga, first
Yo,
of
they
all,
got shit. Yo, they got shit right now, yo. That they can shoot sound waves at a nigga, yo,
Man, listen.
and make you just drop.
Baltimore
just
City
collapse,
Police Department is not shooting sound waves at nobody.
Yo, they got foam shooters, yo.
Yeah, and I got this sharpshooter up here. They got this M16 up this motherfucker.
But they also got state of the art body armor and helmets and shit like that. They can use. Yo,
let me
they
tell
go
you
straight
something.
RoboCop. See that they need to go straight.
You ever been,
RoboCop armor and non-lethal weapons,
Yo.
so they can walk through the bullets
This is not
and
the Flintstones,
stun you, yo.
yo?
Not the
What you mean
Flintstones.
stun you, yo?
I mean,
That-
not the Flintstones, what was it? The Jetsons, not the Jetsons. It was the Jetsons, yeah.
Yo, they got everything else, yo.
Oh yeah.
They need to go there, yo.
Listen, yo, niggas. First of all, yo, the police department gotta have the funding to even have that. Every police, small ass, that police department in Fargo don't have that.
You implement things gradually. Nothing you just like slam like boom, $1 billion transition, yo. But you gradually go into a place where the officer is ultimately protected and the citizen is ultimately protected to be judged by 12 instead of by that 1. You understand
Right.
what I'm saying?
But that's where I'm going with it. It's like parenting, right? When you have a child and that child don't do what you say, the first thing you do is you take something from them,
Right.
right? So you a cop, you outside, you do some wrong shit, I'm gonna take something from you, like money. You know what I'm saying? And if it gets to be too bad, it's freedom. You know what I'm saying? Because see, then you'll think, okay, I can't do this because, cops got families. So if I get fucked up, I lose money. I can't afford the mortgage on this house. Right. Betty Sue looking at me crazy. Kids need shoes. That type of shit.
Right.
That's what make you think. It's not about the person in front of you. You don't give a shit. You don't know him. But you know if I do something to him that I shouldn't do, I'm going to suffer at home.
Right.
And on top of that, you make it when it comes out of the police pension and all that bullshit, now you is looking at me like, hey, yo, fuck is up on your mind, yo?
Like, come on with the dumb shit.
Come on with the dumb shit. You might start being on some Navy shit, getting beat up in the locker room and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it'll stop because you're taking something. Don't add because you just giving. I thought this pencil sharpener. I didn't know it was a grenade. Fuck. You know what I'm saying? So you got to start taking shit from them. You take the motherfucker freedom. You start holding them accountable. Like, okay, well, you says right, because like I said, in the Navy, when they give you the gun, they're going to listen to the whole thing. Like, they really interested.
Man, niggas see RoboCop coming, yo. Nigga gonna chill right the fuck out, yo.
It'll be so
Nigga
many.
Nigga gonna chill right the fuck out. But what, yo, we got.
It'll be so many grenades.
We got to
coming
keep
in
it
from
moving, yo.
Guatemala.
Rest in peace. We got to run it down. George Floyd,
Rest in peace.
Kaya Bryant.
Yep.
We got to keep it with who else, yo?
Dante Wright.
Dante Wright.
It's numbers and names. We be here naming names all day. It's just ridiculous, yo.
Mm-hmm.
It's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, and it wasn't nothing, police violence or anything. But rest in peace to the shorty that just passed from down Kentucky, too. Also, yo. What was our shorty name?
The point guard.
Yeah,
Oh, Terrence Clark.
Terrence
Clark.
Car accident.
Yeah,
Hey, that's terrible.
rest in peace to Terrence Clark.
Yeah,
But let's
I thought he was.
Oh, wait, one more rest in peace. Are we playing right now?
No, we gonna get into rest in peace to the God Shock G. We gonna get back to it, but
They don't know how integral he was.
but we gonna stay on pace. He's gonna be on our hip hop roster.
Okay.
But we gonna keep it moving. What we traditionally start with is the main show that we
Hey yo.
You thought you slipped away.
First of all, if we're going to talk about it, are we going to talk about?
But hold up, we're gonna have a special guest on the night with me, my man Jeezy Ryder. I'm gonna get him up in here. Told him we was gonna integrate him in the show today, and also we got some new technology, so that's gonna enhance the situation.
Okay. Because there's something that y'all did not see. There's something that y'all missed.
I seen it all.
Nah, I guarantee you, there's a reference in that finale that y'all did not see.
I seen it all.
Please leave your message for 41.
Go ahead, keep on.
I'm saying,
I'm trying to wait for you, man.
Just keep on. Go ahead.
So, the part that you didn't notice
Go ahead, give it to me.
when he walked out the motherfucking you dig.
You said when he walked out where?
When he walked out from talking to Shorty,
Who?
Franklin,
From talking to who?
the girl that shot him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, my man put the cane down about right off. Yeah.
Right. Where is that from?
Guys Associate, y'all.
Usual Suspects.
Yeah, he did. It's straight Guys Associate. Nod.
You ever seen that movie?
Nah, I ain't seen it.
Basically, they were trying to find out where all these drugs come from. They got all these guys in the cell, all these bad guys in the cell, right? So they get the guy he got cerebral palsy or something, and they get him in the room. He's telling this big ass tale about this person did this person did that. This was the only thing I did. Blah 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 blah. And at the end of the movie, when they let him go, like, he ain't about shit.
He about right off.
He went. He was this. Yeah. He got out the steps. He walking down the steps. Blah blah blah. He get halfway up the block. He like bopped off, hopped in the whip. His mans was there waiting on him.
And it was slick.
Hopped smooth in the whip and got gone. The whole time, you know who the fuck he was talking about? Himself. But he just kept using shit around the room. Like, yeah, it was a nigga's name.
Yeah, I mean, everybody know the movie, yo.
He didn't
Come on,
see the
yo.
movie. He just said he didn't.
Oh, so you got to see it then, yo. Now you spoiling the shit, yo.
But
You said what it's called?
Usual
Suspect,
Suspect,
yo.
But that's where that scene came from.
1.
You know what I'm saying? Because, he's walking around pretending to be hurt. Because I was like, and I even thought to myself, damn, he must be real fucked up. He been hurt the whole season.
Yeah.
Then when he walked out, I said, oh, Franklin been playing with it all. Kaiser Sose. The whole time in Usual Suspects, the retarded dude that act like he ain't no shit, he was Kaiser Sose.
All right, so with that being said, so y'all think that Franklin been faking for a minute, or
Yes.
do y'all
but
think he just recently healed up and got strong enough to do that?
Yo, because you got to understand.
So which one you think it was?
Oh no, it was half. I know he wasn't hurt the whole season.
All right.
When he fought Jerome,
Nah, he was still fucked up.
He was still fucked up because when Jerome caught him in that
Well, so how much?
shoulder,
So how much time was it between that then?
he was healing up.
Yo, but you gotta also think about the time that Louis spent in that hospital getting right. You gotta remember how fucked up she was from getting shot like that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a period of time right there.
Well, it was so we're going to assume that the bigger period of time was in between the last time we seen them together and when we seen Franklin going to Mel.
Yes.
Not necessarily,
But he kept the cane anyway to keep everybody, keep himself under. Like, if you think I'm weak, you think I'm not all the way up to par, you gonna play me light. Like, I ain't got to bring the heavy artillery. Yo, still fucked up whole time. If you do catch me on the humdrum, I drop this cane and drop you too.
Right.
But right now, I'm going to keep it like it is because everybody, like, they laying low off me a little bit. Scully not, Man Boy not. But that's a ploy for them too, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch Frank. Like, when they was in the house, Franklin said that he played the 50 the whole 9.
Right.
Really, he could have came around that corner and dumped him off and Alton. But I need to keep up the persona until it's good for me not to.
Right. So, Alton dead.
I mean, it had to happen.
I'm asking.
What the
Alton
fuck you
should have
thought?
been dead.
Fuck you thought you were gonna go down there for a conversation? I'm not gonna follow you all here just to talk to you, yo.
Alton has been dead. Should have been dead.
I know he should have been dead technically, but I'm saying Alton dead now.
Oh God, yes.
I mean, what else? What is there for us to
yes.
talk about, yo?
So, is Sissy dead?
No,
Sissy was gone.
Sissy walked out the room.
I know where she went out the room, but is Sissy dead?
No, Sissy is good.
Sissy-
He has no problem with Sissy.
It don't. All right, but Sissy gonna have a problem now. Alton disappeared.
Yeah, and then she gonna go holler at Franklin about that.
Right.
But Sissy ain't dead.
And then think about it. Look who you talking about. Reed, me personally, I don't feel like Reed's dumb enough to kill him right there. Reed gonna walk him right out that motherfucking joint. And Reed gonna set him up to make it look like he got robbed and killed. Some nut ass shit like that.
Or just had a nigga never be found.
Like he
Yo,
did
yo.
the girl. Remember the girl?
Yeah.
Yo, this my man Jeezy Ryder. We just popping in, yo. We named podcast the Low Key Legend Podcast, and we got a Low Key Legend, my man Jeezy Ryder, on the line with us right now, yo. Yo, we talking about this snowfall right now. Yo, last thing we was talking about was the alleged and apparent and imminent assassination of Alton.
I think it's Alton, actually.
Alton, however you want to say the nigga name, Franklin father, y'all. So,
Don't sound clearly.
say again, y'all.
Can you hear me clearly before I say anything else?
Yeah, I can see, I can hear you pretty clear, y'all.
I just want to check on that first. But go ahead and say that again.
No, just the imminent assassination of Alton, yo, for all of the basically the ratting he been doing. Because he's been involved in the drug trade up until this point. But all that ratting covered by the Black Panthers that he was doing.
Hold on. I can't say he was involved. He received benefits from.
Sissy
Sissy was involved. Alton was not involved. He received benefits. He opened that shelter and shit.
He wasn't laundering no money through that homeless shelter. Yeah.
No, that was money given.
All right, hey Ryder, you right now, hold up, Ryder. Right now, you talking to Will Comedian and Ricky Rocket, aka Rax Too Smooth, and your boy Bruce John Roy over here. But that's the voices that you're hearing. But you hear what's going on, though, right?
All right, so Alton is the father of Franklin, right?
Yeah, that's Franklin father.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure I was clear on that. All right, so first of all, I think one thing we throw around a little too often, we're a little too loosely with the snitching term. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, in this case, what do we call him a rat? We call Alton a rat for telling that on a read for what he did or whatever.
All right, so far, I'm the only one that has mentioned that Alton is a rat. So
No, we all agree.
okay, so everybody in the room is agreeing that Alton is a rat. The reason I'm saying that in this situation that Alton is a rat, All right, first of all, Alton already went against his principles in the first place, starting off. When Alton first found out, you still there, y'all?
Lost.
Nah, I think that shit.
All right.
That boy definitely a rat though.
He is definitely a rat. Here's the thing. You can't accept the money and be mad where it came from, especially if you know. See what I'm saying? Not like you don't know what it is. And Alton was aware of what was going on.
Please leave your message for 4.
He was aware of what was going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sissy, she laundered the money through the properties. You know what I'm saying? They got him a property because he wanted to start a nonprofit. Right. Okay, cool. You know what it is. Right. So for her to come around and say, I'm going to put your family out there. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. My thing with Alton is you've already had run-ins with the CIA. You've already seen what they do. So to be associated with her, I'm just trying to snitch on the one dude. I ain't trying to snitch on your son. Well, bitch, you can't snitch on one without the other. They work together. You see what I'm saying?
You should have went right to Franklin, yo, and hollered at the nigga.
Yeah, no, but what I was trying to say was, yo, to me, what makes Alton a rat, right? All right, when he first found out that what was going on, right? If he went on his Black Panther rant at that point in time, you understand what I'm saying? And was like, stop this. You understand what I'm saying? Sissy, let's everything he's saying now. Let's go to Cuba, get away from this, yada, 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 yada. If he'd have done that at that point in time, what I was saying was, you there, Jeezy?
Yeah, my bad.
All right, what I was saying was, if Alton from jump, if he would have been like, all right, went on that same Black Panther rant from jump, right? Then I'm not gonna say that he's a rat, because he got principles, all the stuff that he end up, welling up with at the end. You know what I mean? That's what he is. But he benefited from what Franklin was doing. You know what I mean? I know he had his moral dilemmas or whatever, but he still benefited from it at that point in time. So at that point in time, you got to find another way to try to get your son out of it, other than to blow up the operation and start ratting on basically his connect. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what makes him a rat, y'all.
I mean, I think what his father should have did was his father should have murked him for real.
His father should have murked Reed.
Yeah, basically.
That's what he was trying to do, but that wasn't nothing on that, yo. That nigga was going into a gunfight with a toothpick, yo.
First of all,
I mean,
CIA would have killed that nigga.
Yeah, before that story came out, Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? The CIA was fully backed by the CIA, bro. You kill that man, they found out it was you. You ended up in the same place.
I mean, I look at it like that. See, you messing with the CIA. It's not an easy task. I mean, at the end of the day, that's 100% true. So as far as being a rat situation, I mean, you got your son is involved with something that you really can't win with.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. At that point in time, you are doing the best thing that you can do with the situation that you got. You out here, you got a homeless shelter. You know what I mean? You understand that your son is helping to spread crack into the community, as Tron said.
Biggest drug dealer in the world.
Biggest
you know what I mean?
in the world.
But at the same time, you are still doing good with some of that. You know what I mean? There's still, you know what I mean, an attempt. So it's a whole different way that you gotta approach it once you are already involved in it, yo. Like, you gotta approach it to where as though, all right, we destroying the world, so we gotta try to build another world with what we're doing. You know what I mean? You gotta look at it in a whole totally type of thing, yo. Once you that deep involved, and it's your son, yo. At the end of the day, yo.
Hey, yo, Jeezy, you there? I hear what you mean. I want to hear what you got to say. I really do. But you got to understand something. Once you take the first dollar, you involved. So you either got to leave that shit the fuck alone, or once you win it, you took the money. Yeah, you helping to save 100 people, but I got 100,000 people on crack. What is you really doing?
I mean, and that's how Alton feel. That's really how Alton feel.
So if you don't want to be involved, you don't like what he's doing, you cannot accept $1
At all.
because once you accept $1, that means that makes you complicit. Even if you never sold a vial of crack, you never rocked it up yourself, you never met the connect, you know that money comes from all those things, and you're like, well, I'm gonna take it and do some good with it. No, nigga, it's still crack money.
Father civilian at that point. I get it.
Yes, exactly. Thank you, yo. I knew you was gonna give me something. You are no longer a civilian once you take that money.
So if we wanted to play this real strategically, maybe he could have been smart enough to say, I'm not going to snitch and I'm just going to keep getting money and we're going to just build another empire somewhere. Relocate, start over, something like that. Then we just disappear, something like that. Maybe that could have worked out.
Well, that's kind of what he was attempting to do with Sissy. He was attempting to just go to Cuba. What he did, and I think that if he hadn't started talking on the radio and doing all that wild stuff, that Reed would not have had a problem with them doing that.
Reed already had a problem. Reed already addressed that earlier.
Yeah, nah, but he was
No. I'm saying prior to him starting to do the newspaper shit and run to the radio and all that shit.
Right before he went to the radio.
No, before
He knew.
He talking about before he even met the chick Irene.
Yeah, before he started giving up the whole
before that
the whole maneuver.
Yeah, no, Reed, he wasn't on the radar. Once he started tongue wrestling with the chick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was on Reed radar, and he been asking him, yo, what's up with your old man? And he told him 2 episodes ago, I got it.
So what it come down to is that Alton allowed that reporter to draw him to a point where on some clout chasing shit, if you ask me.
No, because he was chilling before she came up.
Right.
This nigga threw his Panther outfit and all that shit on. Nigga threw his beret on. Like, come on, Alton, yo. Like, yo.
Yo, your beret smells like Calvert, Lord Calvert.
Yeah, it smell like mothballs and Lil Calvert, yo.
That shit
So I think really Irene came in there, yo.
Pint of
That Asian
Thunderbird.
chick. Like I don't want to be on no I don't want to come off like bigot or nothing like that. But what kind of happened was, and I think that was like a layered part of it, yo. The Asian chick coming into the black world, you know what I mean, and using it like a science experiment. You understand what I'm saying? And she did the damn near, she fucked her family up doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Her husband black.
Right, her husband was black. That's what I'm saying. She did the same thing to where as though her husband had to get away from that bullshit and get the kid away from that bullshit.
She was just one of them overzealous reporters that have put herself in harm's way. Like, the truth needs to be heard no matter what. I'm ready to die for mine.
You're not supposed to have a family when you like that.
Right,
like
but her husband like, you ready to die, but bitch, I want to live. We got to do. That's why her daughter don't speak to her, because she carried it like that. If you ever noticed, the father, hey, geez, you ever notice that the father, the black guy, her ex-husband always got to tell her how the daughter doing? Because the daughter don't fuck with her because she was on that type time with some other shit.
Right.
She's on the same type time with a different type of story to where they got divorced. The daughter don't fuck with her. She keeps risking it all for these stories.
Yeah, so
she doesn't risk it all now.
So like I said, they ain't want to use traditionally like they usually use a white chick doing shit like that. But that's just something that like other races they tend to do with black people, yo, like use us just like that. Like for like she coming in there destroying one thing and destroying that family for a story, yo. You know what I mean? And her family already destroyed. And that's just on like an interpersonal. That's just on an interpersonal level, not even on the geopolitical shit. You know what I mean?
It's like you almost trying to say it's almost like an experimental thing, basically.
Yeah, I mean they always do that with us, yo. They do it with schools. They do that a lot, yo. Just to go back to like when my son was in my son was going to Cherry Hill element. Go ahead. What you saying, yo?
This is what I learned about how the black community operates, basically.
Yeah, and just like, all right, my son was going out to Cherry Hill Elementary School, like in the first grade, right? And no, this is kindergarten. And what you'll find, yo, like especially in like a lot of the inner city schools, is you'll find like a lot of teachers there that are not really there to teach. They just there like kind of like to pay off their loans, go to school at night, and like move on. Like they just using the school for a stepping stone. And then a lot of times they'll be going to these schools and they'll be using their daytime teaching experiences as their thesis for what they doing to go further. So they using these kids, you know what I mean? They might have 5 kids in the school in the class. 4 of them can't read, one of them can read. And then they might look at the kid's situation like, oh, this kid might have their dad picking them up every day. So that's a part of why that kid can't read. And they writing this shit down. They taking it, using that information to go past their other classes instead of concentrating on the classes on them other 3 kids that can't read. They just saying dumb kids can't read instead of trying to teach them to read. You understand what I'm saying? So they using it as an experiment as opposed to trying to be a good teacher. You know what I mean? And that's the type of shit and they're usually white. So that's the type of or another nationality. So that's the type of stuff they do, yo. They come into the community and check it out. You know what I mean? And use it as an experiment, yo.
Well, in this case, I don't think that's that with her. Only because you don't know the basis of the other story that broke her family up.
No, what I'm saying is that if she really cared about the community, she wouldn't have that would not have been her approach to to trying to solve anything.
Well, her promise was not to break up the black family, but to indict the white man. That's what she wanted. But her demands were
it's impossible for you to get to the white. How you gonna get to the connect without locking up the plug? The plug.
Right. Well, the thing is, that type of blind ambition is what that's what fucked her life up in the first place.
Yeah, I think she just wanted the story out, and whatever happened after that, it didn't matter, right? Because she was ultimately willing to die for the story. So if she willing to die for the story, she don't care who else died. That's commit like that's the suicide person,
right?
The person that go in and shoot shit up randomly and then shoot themselves. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what she end up doing. You know what I mean?
But that's my thing. Her promise was, I don't want to fuck with you. I want the government. I want the government.
Yeah,
I want the government.
CIA.
Right. But not, and that's the blind, you see what I'm saying, Jesus? That's the blind ambition. You thinking, all right, I'm going to get the government, but not the nigga that they supplying. And they're partners. You see what I'm saying?
All right.
That's like trying to get one Johnson out of Johnson & Johnson.
Right.
You're going to get them both.
But let's real quick, yo, let's get back to Franklin, yo.
Hey, Leon.
Franklin
Sit
has
your ass down and sell this motherfucking dope.
Franklin has become a complete tyrant.
Can't get enough, yo.
That nigga a tyrant, G. That nigga he going out the deep end, yo.
He's not.
Oh, my man just see the vision.
It's not that.
My man trying to take over the world.
What'd you say, Jeezy?
I think what the whole objective of this whole show is to try to show you what the whole drug dealer thing does to human beings. Not only does it destroy the community as far as the actual drug use, it destroys the mind of the drug dealer. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you can't be. I feel you. You can't be in that lifestyle unless you change the way you think. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's your enemy. Everybody's your enemy, even if they're your friend. You know what I'm saying? Because at any time, one of your friends could get overly ambitious and say, "Well, shit, if he doing it, what's the difference between me and Franklin?"
Jerome,
you can't be great. When I say great, I'm talking about top tier and get all the money. You can't be great at that shit without being ruthless at some point in time.
You have to love nobody.
I get the impression that Franklin was really a dude before he ran across the Jewish dude, not the Jewish dude, the what's his name?
The Israeli dude, Avi.
Israeli dude, right? You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
You said he was a what?
a pretty nice guy. You know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
Yeah.
all right. You know what I'm gonna say, yo. I'm gonna say that Ivy was of course he was an influence. You're gonna get influenced by somebody with power to help you, you know what I mean, move to another level. But Franklin actually has surpassed Ivy. But when I say surpassed, I'm not talking about money, I'm not talking about head. Franklin surpassed him. But I'm going to say that no, Franklin Saint, the character Franklin Saint was always headed towards this tyranny. You understand what I'm saying? He has always been headed towards it. Franklin just recently became a gangster after the fight with his uncle. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like what Jeezy's saying is right, because him meeting Ivy was a crime of opportunity. He wasn't on that type time. He was barely just getting on with Jerome.
Everybody don't take that opportunity.
I understand that, but
So you can't. All right. So listen to me. Everybody does not take that opportunity. Everybody's not built to be able to make it through how he had to get that opportunity. So for you to say that he didn't become that until that, I just can't agree with that, yo.
Yo, but the only reason he got the opportunity is because his man was too pissing in his pants to go inside.
Right. So here's the thing. What I'm saying is he took the opportunity, right? But it's no different than, feel me on this, you walk past a car, the window's down, there's a purse sitting in the front seat. Ain't
Right.
nobody there. You may not take it, but somebody might take it. They ain't not no real hardcore criminal. They just seen it and was like, fuck, let me see what's in it. I mean, if it's a couple dollars or whatever, he's not really that type of nigga. Now, if he takes that purse and then goes on and starts robbing shit, doing that, yeah, that was the start of it. But it all started as a crime of opportunity. He didn't go there to say, yo, let me get some coke.
But every person or every kid don't take the opportunity. It takes a person that has it in them to cross that line to do that shit, yo.
I'm
You understand what I'm
saying that to you. Yes, that's true.
So if it didn't happen with Ivy, it might have happened, you know what I mean, somewhere else. He
Could
might have
have.
bumped straight into Losos.
Look at it this way. All that could be true, but in this case, we're talking about Ivy, though.
Right, but I understand what you're saying. So Ivy just all right, bumping into Ivy just that
Expedited.
expedited his process of being a big time motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? But he was already gatewayed already. You know what I mean? He was already
Here's the thing.
moving the grass already. Every
He was
grass
selling dimes and nicks.
Every grass dealer
Oh, boy.
don't become a dope boy. You understand what I'm saying? Some of them have something in them that says I can't cross over to the next shit. But go ahead, G.
It's already in his mental psyche, for real.
Right.
Right, to take every next step in order to become the biggest motherfucker. Like he was meant for that shit.
But
know
you
what I'm
got to
saying?
remember, he was the smartest nigga in the hood. He was the college boy. Until they fucked his paperwork up, he was content going to college, getting an engineering degree and doing that. It didn't have to be drugs. But because that crime of opportunity happened, then it became drugs because I can't go to school.
It was going to become drugs. It was going to become drugs. You know what? It was going to become drugs on that campus. Either way.
He wasn't even pushing the gas on the campus. He was all the way out the way. He wasn't pushing the gas on the campus.
No, Franklin would have seen the opportunity, and he would have seen the wave of cocaine being a Cali boy and being close to them borders, and Franklin would have ended up selling coke anyway.
Yo,
That's what I say.
hey, Jeezy, watch this.
The nigga would have went and got his motherfucking
Hey,
master's degree.
watch this. He missed
Franklin would have been an engineer selling dope boy. How about
yo,
that?
hey, yo.
He would not. Franklin would not have ever passed up the opportunity to become rich off of cocaine.
Watch this. It's 2 crimes of opportunity because he was working at the stores, the little cashier
For
nigga,
fucking
and got
$3
robbed.
an hour, yo.
And then he went over to his uncle's house.
Let me break something down real quick.
Yo, do that.
So let's look, right? Hustling doesn't require drugs. Hustling requires just having an intelligent mind. That's
Right.
all hustling is. So it could be white
Facts.
t-shirts on the corner. It could be candy. It could
Facts.
be whatever.
Right.
So whatever you decide to make your hustle is whatever you decide to put your brain power to.
Facts.
All right. So check this out. Check this out real quick. All right. Franklin Saint being born in 1980 is different than Franklin Saint being born in however he was to be 18 in 1979 or whenever this shit starts. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, even though it's still the myth of black man not having as much opportunity, it was less of a myth at that point in time. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
So this opportunity that was faced ahead of him,
These two.
lurking.
Two opportunities. He wasn't pushing gas for Jerome Evil when he got robbed at the fucking store.
Right.
And the nigga called him a bitch because he was scared.
Right.
So he wasn't even doing that. So he went to Jerome's house and asked Jerome to put him on. Jerome said, "No, you my nephew. My sister would kill me."
Right.
So once again, he wasn't even selling gas when he came back home. He was working in the corner store because he was cool with the niggas because he was a smart nigga in the hood. And he never gave them shit. He never gave them problems. So they gave him a chance to at least make a couple dollars. When he got robbed and he was in there shaking and scared and all that other dumbass shit, he go to his uncle's house, for some other shit, see all the motherfucking grass and was like, shit, I need to make some money, put me on. I got white boys. But that was also a crime of opportunity. He didn't come straight home. Nigga, you think he ain't know his uncle was pushing that gas?
So this is what I'm saying. Because he went to that, he's gonna see the opportunity. He has the savvy to get to these places and do things that the other black guys couldn't do. I.e., sell to the white people. I.e., if he ended up back in school, he's taking that gas is going back to school. I don't care what you say. He's gonna be broke. You know what I mean? All this shit gonna happen. These white people gonna be partying. He gonna keep on saying it. He gonna keep on saying it. He's gonna end up getting money on at school, y'all.
All me and your man is saying
I.e.,
that wasn't.
I.e., the young GOAT.
Calm down. Calm down.
Tariq St. Patrick.
No,
you know what I mean?
No, yo.
I know it.
Hey, yo, Jeezy, your man be jumping out the window sometimes, yo.
The young GOAT, yo.
I ain't gonna lie.
The young GOAT, Tariq St. Patrick, yo. And guess what? Tariq pull that trigger, nigga.
So wait a minute.
Hashtag respect the shooter.
Respect the shooter,
So
yo.
wait a minute. Wait.
Respect the shooter, yo. You got it.
My man Franklin definitely did just catch that body.
Just catch a couple bodies.
My man definitely was out here whacking shit season 4, shorty.
Yeah.
Look me in my eyes.
Okay, nigga, here you go. Can you see me? Bang.
Yeah, Frank
And then watch this. Didn't give him a face shot. Snatched his vocal cords out and said the nigga talk too much. Huh? Did you not notice that?
Franklin stepped up, yo. I told y'all Franklin stepped up, yo.
I
I told y'all Franklin, but for real, yo, y'all do not give Tariq enough respect. Yo, G, they don't give Tariq enough respect. Yo.
He just did it in a bitch ass way.
He's an emotional nigga.
He did it in a bitch ass way, yo.
Tariq St. Patrick, big emotional. He big. My daddy ain't do this. My daddy ain't do it. Nigga, you live in a penthouse in goddamn New York.
See, this what
Your
y'all
daddy
gotta
did
understand,
everything.
yo. This what y'all gotta understand, yo.
Talking about opportunity.
Tariq one of them new niggas, yo. He doing the best that he can do with his new niggadism, yo.
What are you talking about, yo?
He doing the best. Yo, his father was the most illest, most vicious motherfucker. He finds this out in a rush. Imagine like just all the information just busting in your head all the time. You ain't know nothing about your peoples. And then you don't listen. Listen to me. You're not listening. You don't know, yo, you really think that your father will murk you, yo. You really think your father about to send you to jail. At this point in time, he the op, yo.
Nigga.
He done already beat your mother head in, yo.
She did not beat her ass. He snatched
You understand
her
what I'm
up,
saying? He done already beat his mother head in. Y'all not in the. You gotta be in the head of a Tariq St. Pat.
Hey, Jeezy.
Yo,
Hey, Jeezy.
the illest nigga in the world then grabbed you up by your neck, yo.
Why did he
said
though?
he's gonna
Why
kill
did he?
you, yo.
Why did he do it though?
Okay, so if that's the case, your godfather hung you off a fucking building for stealing from him.
Straight.
Exactly.
He did set him up.
So he's fucked up. Shorty fucked up at
Okay.
the same time, yo.
Hey, yo, GZ, do me
Yo,
a favor,
but
yo.
why
Get to the
did-
bottom of the building with a bunch of blankets, yo, because your man Mickens is jumping out the window right now, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, get a mattress. Get one of them old dirty mattresses we used to flip on, yo.
Why did Tommy hang him off the building?
Just hating on that nigga Tariq all the time.
No, I'm saying,
not hating on him.
why did Tommy hang him off the building, yo? Why did he hang him off the building?
Because he was stealing from him. And you tried to get that nigga killed in the last episode.
So you know you fucked me over. So I should drop your bitch ass. And you know I should drop you because you would drop me.
Yo, I mean, he just doing the things.
Nah, yo.
Nah,
The
yo.
things he was taught. He was taught to go to Chove and fucking do his homework and be asleep by 9 o'clock. That's what he was taught.
That's not all he was.
Eat his fucking string beans and mashed potatoes.
Was taught
That's
your
what he
fault,
was
yo.
taught.
It's Tasha.
Hey, yo, Jesus, you on that power shit, yo?
Yeah.
Yo, your man Mickens be making mad excuses for Tyreek St. Patrick like he ain't Tyreek St. Feelings.
I think Power gotta go. I think Power has to. I think we gotta watch more Power because Power got a lot more to explain for real off of that last season.
Like what? I mean, I felt like they wrapped it up. They wrapped it up way better than motherfucking the end of the original Power.
I don't think Ghost is dead for real.
Oh my God, you one of them, Jeezy?
I mean, I really don't think he's dead, yo.
Hey yo, they had a funeral for this nigga.
So
His
y'all-
nigga,
That funeral shit don't mean nothing on
wait a
the
minute,
soap
watch
opera.
this,
yo.
watch this. They dug his fucking body up to get the phone out of it.
No, that
Yeah,
wasn't.
It's still,
That was
all
Angela
this
body.
is-
Oh no,
Yeah,
it was Angela Body. My bad.
That was Angela body.
Yo, so you really think this nigga faces what was the nigga name that he used to fuck with? Jason? That's the nigga name?
Yeah.
So this nigga can stay in New York City and murk this nigga, but his one son put one bullet in him and now he disappeared off the face of the earth and he's still alive. Get the fuck out of here.
This is what I'm saying right here, yo. If Amari Hardwick, yo, if he put his pen to that paper, yo, Ghost alive, yo.
Ghost
You know
alive
what I'm
where?
saying?
Ghost alive where?
Because what I've been saying from like little interviews and all that shit, you know what I mean? He want to be Ghost again, yo. At first he ain't want to be Ghost no more, yo. Them jobs dried up, yo. He's like, yo, I'll be Ghost again, yo. So I think it all come down to Amari Hardwick putting pen to paper, yo, and them throwing them that hand.
Super hypothetical right now, yo.
But that's what it come down to, yo. You can write anybody, do anything, yo.
Nigga, we all saw
Yo,
you
did
die,
you see
nigga.
Kanan blow up? Yo, the nigga blew up and then came back, yo.
What are you talking about?
No, yeah. He talking
No.
About, he talking about with him and Ghost fought. And he-
Nigga, they said, you see these scratches? If somebody was trying to fight to get out this motherfucker, he got out of there. He was burnt the fuck up, but he did not stay for the whole marshmallow roast.
And he walked through the fucking fire. That's what I'm goddamn saying, yo.
Nigga, you,
Hey, yo, I think the whole Power shit is still a lot of fiction involved. So that's why I don't think he's dead, yo.
Of course it's fiction, yo. It's just like Game of Thrones or something like that. See, yo, niggas look at shit the wrong way, yo. Like, niggas look at shit like, yo, this ain't what it really happened. Yo, niggas was really hustling out here in these streets
Well,
and shit, yo.
first of all-
you know what I mean? That's not how you got to
First
look
of
at
all,
it,
that's
yo.
what-
It's Shakespearean,
that's what
yo.
50 said.
It's Shakespearean, yo.
50 said that.
But 50 don't write it, yo.
No, 50 told them to kill him. They said, 50, why you get yourself killed off the show? He said, because I wanted to keep it realistic as possible. He said,
All
actually,
right, I mean, it's still
actually,
all right.
I should have died.
The physics.
I should have died the week after I walked up in Ghost's house.
The physics are still grounded in reality. It's not Fast and the Furious, yo. But what I'm saying is the plotting and the beats and how shit turn out and all that shit, yo, is all like drawn in from other sources, yo. That's why I keep on referencing Game of Thrones, yo, because that's how Game of Thrones is written, yo. Is written from, it has its own story, but everything is kind of like drawn from other things, yo, like Lord of the Rings.
I get that,
and
but
like,
that's dragons and magic, and I'm talking about street
all right,
shit.
all right, but Shakespearean plots are regular shit. You know what I mean? You read Macbeth, yo. You read all that shit, yo. Othello and all that shit, yo. All that shit can be melded into street shit. You understand what I'm saying?
No, it can.
Yo.
But when you compare Game of Thrones, where literally anything can happen because it's magic, so you don't have to explain
All right,
magic.
so
Yeah.
why can't you if you got something like Game of Thrones, right? That's melding all of those magical elements and all that stuff, right? Why can't you have something like Power or something similar that melds New Jack City. It brings in elements from, you know what I mean, from Scarface, you know what I mean? All those
Right.
You do the same thing.
Well,
with
okay,
your-
it's a viewer. It's a viewer. Hear me out on this one. It's the viewer. Can you hear me, Jeezy? You there? You gone?
He might be gone.
The viewer.
Yeah.
So when you watch Game of Thrones, you watch it for the out of the blue or the magic, the dragons, the this, the that, the clans, right?
Right.
Yeah.
When you watch Power, when you watch Godfather Harlem, when you watch,
I watch them different. See, that's the thing.
hold on, wait,
I watch them
hold on,
different.
I'm not done. The average viewer that enjoys street shit
Yeah.
always equates it back to street shit. True.
That's me.
On that,
So,
on that note,
All right, but
wait a minute, hold on. What'd you say, Jeezy? On that note, what?
there's nothing realistic about Power to me.
right, and there's nothing realistic about it, but most street like motherfuckers that's really into the street type shit in real life, they still love that shit. You know what I'm saying? But they don't love it because it's the realest shit in the world. They love it because of the glamour. They love it because every drug dealer deep down inside really do want to own a club and yada 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 and shit
You know
like
what,
that.
though?
You know what I mean?
I just need somebody to answer to my question, yo, as to this nigga will sit in New York City and go to war with this nigga who got armies and niggas.
An army, yeah.
But my one teenage son puts one hole in me, and now I disappear out the city, and I'm just going to just make a return and say, yeah, I had to go get right real quick.
He fell out the
mean,
balcony
it has
too,
to-
yo.
So what that mean? He would be in the hospital, right?
Nah, he's trying to say he fell and broke his neck.
I mean, when you look at
what?
fiction, yo, everything is possible.
No, I get you. And you know, when you said that, what you just said, it made me go back and be like,
So what? Tommy took him to Cali, yo?
no,
No, I mean it got soap opera elements too, yo.
he gone.
He'll call me back when he can.
But no,
But
like,
no, I'm
like
saying
when
it
he
has
said-
it has soap. I'm not saying
No, it
don't have
does.
soap opera
It does.
elements,
It
yo.
does. It has
That's
a lot.
cool, yo.
But what your man just said, once he said it out loud, sometimes you got to hear it out loud, and it was the tone that he said it. He's like, "There's nothing realistic about Power."
Right.
And the truth of the matter is, he's completely 100% right, because Tommy should have been dead. Tommy caused all the hell. The first episode, you see Tommy's an out the pocket ass nigga.
Right.
I've opened a club legitly to wash our illegitimate, ill-begotten money. And the first thing you think to do is bring a nigga into the basement of this club on opening night with all of these goddamn reporters and everything, and you want me to kill a nigga in the basement of the place where we're doing legitimate business. This is the last place for you to be. And so when your man, Jeezy, you there?
Yeah, my bad. My damn signal keeps fading.
No.
That's cool. I just keep
I was
on-
talking about your point when you said there's nothing realistic. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. Because Tommy should have been dead. When Tommy brought that nigga to the club the first night it opened and had Ghost kill that nigga in the basement, that's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
realistic.
I
Just show
agree.
you the time for.
That's not realistic. You know what I'm saying? This is the place where we wash everything. Because the laundromat's not working no more, right?
Yeah.
We're making way too much now. So for you to bring dirty business into the place where we got to wash it and make it clean money, that's unrealistic. I'd have killed you right there
That
myself.
was yours, Joe. I think I took yours by
You
me.
see what I'm saying?
Tastes different.
Him pillow talking Holly.
It felt like that's what they should have did. You know
This
what
is
I'm saying?
my other-
Right. But even after that, okay, he fucked that up. But then you pillow talking Holly and you tell Holly I'm Ghost. But the only reason you call me Ghost or anybody calls me Ghost is because I am always around, but nobody sees me. So you got this waitress talking about we partners now, Ghost. You know what I'm saying? They both should have been dead after that. I'm talking about 2 days later. Let them be comfortable and knock their dick in the dirt. So you're right. It's not realistic. But at the same time, we loved it for the street element.
Yeah. I mean, when they come to drama, I mean, drama is very entertaining, so we can't knock that.
Right.
And then it's street shit, so we love street shit, not to mention. So
And the glamour aspect of it too, yo. Like any
that's all about glamour and all that. you know, it's definitely all a part of it. It's good. It's good. You know, you can't knock that.
Yeah, yo. And the motherfuckers be sleeping on the acting and shit. Yo, that shit good, yo.
No, it's great. Like I'm gonna tell you what, the best best two actors on Power is Tariq St. Patrick and motherfucking Dre.
All right, Tariq came a long way. He was as a child. He was suspect, but you gotta, you know,
He was a child.
You
How
give a
many
child,
lives was he gonna have?
You give a child. When he first started getting a lot of play, like he was kind of like a little phony with the acting. But I was just, I was letting the character live. You know what I mean? Just I was going off the character, not off his acting. But as it went along, yo, he became a better actor, yo.
Here's the thing: once a character
Let's act his ghost, yo. I don't care what you say,
man, fuck that. Let me tell you something. I've never wanted to see a child die more than I wanted to see Tyreek die.
Facts.
And I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dad. You know what I'm saying?
He got that go.
I wanted Tyreek dead. You feel me, Jeezy?
I was just ready to say something about Tariq, right? This how you know the writers are doing an excellent job because people really sit around like, yo, Tariq a bitch.
What I say? He got the bitch ass way.
It's all acting, yo. In real life, you would think the nigga really is a whore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yo,
A
niggas
whole
Tariq
clown.
that nigga, yo. I don't know what y'all talking about.
The part that be really finding me funny about these actors, yo, is like when they walk in these streets and shit like that. Yo, a nigga really walk up to you on the street like, yo, you's a bitch, like.
Nigga a whore, yo.
Yeah, you feel me?
Right.
Like,
Niggas
like,
really
yo,
be like, you a whore,
like,
yo.
hold on, yo. Yo, nigga told me to say that, yo. He told me to shoot ghost, yo.
Hey, Ryder, you
It's a
got
show, yo.
You got time, yo? Hey, Ryder,
Yeah, I'm here, yo.
you got time?
Yeah, if my signal stayed again, yo, I'm just in a bad spot. But
All right, just call me back if you fade out. I was just letting you know if you had time because I was just gonna keep you for this segment, but we gonna keep it moving and keep you on the phone. But what we got up next, yo?
Hold on. We didn't finish no fall. We kind of got off on a tangent.
All right, what it is, yo?
Say it again, yo. Say the line for me.
Are you talking about the Leon line?
Say the line.
Leon. Such a motherfucking ass down and sell this dope, nigga. And by the way, I'm going to get Uncle Jerome and Louis back too.
Oh,
Yo.
and by the way, nigga.
That nigga is a tyrant, yo.
Hold on. No, I'm not a tyrant. Because what'd you say? No, I'm gonna let him say.
You
I'm
have
gonna
to be. Yo, hold up,
I'm
hold
gonna let
up.
him say.
Yo.
Hey man,
No, he's
I
not.
risked everything for you. Everybody you know told me to give you up, whether it be to the feds or the Man Boy and Scully. Either niggas didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's wrong.
I put my freedom
This what y'all gotta understand, yo.
That doesn't make you a tyrant.
In order to be a proper drug lord, you have to be a tyrant.
Oh, man,
Right.
I said,
But
yo,
that particular scene, that's not tyranny. That's nigga. I should have been.
The whole end of the episode showed his tyranny, yo. And Uncle Leon ain't want no parts of Tony Montana, no blow up his nose. Yo.
Hold on.
He ain't want no.
Wait,
man,
hold on,
I said,
wait.
yo, I don't even know if I'm with any of this shit no more.
Oh, you are. Because you really supposed to be with that tombstone.
Real shit.
But see, here's the thing. What'd you say, yo?
Let me tell you what drug lord is a tyrant, yo.
No, they are all tyrants. But what I'm saying is, in those scenes, he's not being a tyrant. He's saying, wait a minute. I was good enough to hide you, protect you,
Most definitely.
fund you. You know what I'm saying? Keep you out of jail because really you should have done the time for that little girl's body. But I had you have your man go, and I was gonna get him off on a conspiracy charge. I did all of that, and now when Jerome wants to walk off from me, and what's the girl's name? Louis wants to walk off from me, and I damn near had to kill Reed over my phone. All this shit going on, and the one nigga that owes me, which is you,
Who started off as the tough nigga.
the one
Yeah.
nigga that owes
Remember
me,
all that shit you used to talk, yo?
Yeah.
Yo, he used to talk big shit about Franklin.
Yeah.
Yo, you ain't about this, Franklin. You remember all that shit?
Remember the scene when they was on the bus, yo, when they first rode out to the white boy house, yo? Yo was bumping the boombox, dumbass loud and shit, yo. Franklin talking about he was stupid and shit because he had all the white folk looking at him crazy and shit.
Right.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah,
Tough
so
guy.
that's so Jeezy, I'm not saying drug lords aren't tyrants. You have to be. You can't trust anybody. You can't love anybody. You can only love money and product.
You get the point you making now, yeah.
But
I
in
kinda
that
got-
situation, nigga, I'm not being a tyrant. I just had to remind you, we not supposed to be having this conversation. Because the same niggas that you said, well, let them go, let them do their thing. Them the same niggas said, let them go, let them do their thing. They said the same thing about you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, real shit.
That nigga, what's his name? Deciman Hanselson, the nigga that played Franklin.
Talking
Y'all.
about-
Damson. I'm just gonna go at Damson. Damson, trying to go after the motherfucker title in one season and shit, yo. Because he didn't pull this motherfucker out about 3-4 times.
Because
this season, yo.
Leon makes him like the same way he was right. Okay, Jeezy, remember when he had to cuss Leon out in the car? He held it. Watch this. This is what I'm saying about Leon. Leon don't get it. I held you down in front of Man Boy, even though you was wrong.
Yeah.
He's our what do you call him, motherfucker? Distro.
Right.
And you taking his corners. So what is he distributing if you take the corners? So I'm not gonna hold you in front of Man Boy. I'm gonna hold you down in front of Man Boy. But we gonna park this car and I'm gonna tell you about what money do. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not tyranny. That's putting a nigga up on game. Get your fucking feelings out of this. Yes, your bitch is gone. She out there blowing his crew, and she on that shit. She's gone. Leave it. So we gonna knock this whole empire down because your broad switch teams? No, sir. Now drive, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's
but
not tyranny.
No, but what I'm gonna say is that Leon understand all that shit, but he's still testing Franklin, yo. Like just by trying to be like, yo, I ain't down with this no more. He's still testing Franklin, yo. He still think Franklin might back down to him a little bit or something.
Nigga, I sent
That's
my
that bullshit.
mama to a house I got you held up in to braid your hair and let you cry in her fucking lap.
I think
Does
she
that
did
sound like
she
a
did that
tyrant to
she
you,
did that
Jeezy?
on her own.
No, she didn't.
Yes, she did.
No.
100%.
How she know where to go?
Cause she can find out just like Frank. She probably already knew, yo. Franklin didn't tell her to do that. I'm trying to tell you, yo. She did that. She did that her own.
He probably
yo.
He probably told her to go see him.
No, she.
Yo, there's no way she just slid over
Sissy,
there.
yes, she did, yo. Sissy took her own. There's no way in the world that Franklin would let his mother go over there to go holler at him, yo. Trust me, yo. Sissy did that on her own, yo.
My nigga.
That's like her other little son, yo. I know what I'm talking about, yo, on this one, yo. I'm sorry,
Nah,
yo.
yo. I don't see you on that.
I don't see Franklin be like, go sneak over there. No,
Sneak
yo.
over there. Why she gotta
But
sneak? It's her
sneak-
apartment.
No,
building.
yo, I don't care. Exactly. Sissy did that on her own. What I said, Jeezy, was they saying that that Franklin told Sissy to go over there and braid Leon hair.
I'm not saying he said go braid his hair.
What I'm saying is Sissy did that on her own. She took her own liberty. Like, my other son over there suffering. I need to go over there and check on him myself. And
But he could have
make
said
sure
go braid his hair for real to keep him. You feel me?
Yeah, because everybody know the Leon fro.
Leon Braid had his hair braided before, y'all.
No, I don't remember that.
Never.
I don't never remember Leon
Never.
braids.
He's never had braids.
Leon had his hair braided before.
That fro is iconic.
Nigga, that fro
says
was
iconic,
Leon, yo.
That's a fact.
All right, the fro is Leon, yo, but I say that Sissy
She
went over
braided
on her
his
own.
hair to make him less conspicuous.
Okay, I'll take that, yo. I'm gonna take that, but
That's what I initially thought.
You
She
said
went to
what?
braid his hair. That's what I initially thought. She went to braid his hair to make it look different. That was all that was about.
Right,
All
but
right.
she still offered her compassions because
Because that's
She
her
knew-
second son, like you said. You feel me?
right.
all right. But what I'm saying is they saying that Franklin compelled her to go over there, and I'm saying that she was compelled herself to go over there. That's what I'm saying.
Either
Well, I
way.
kind of got a little bit, but I'm not sure about that whole thought.
That's what I'm saying, yo. I feel like Franklin, like, Ma, can you go over there and check on Leon? I mean, because remember, while she was doing that, Franklin was handling some whole other business.
Yeah, Franklin ain't going over there. Not all the time.
No,
I don't know. I just took it as,
and I can't send
took it
another
as-
little dumb bitch over there to braid his hair because that bitch for sale. Should
Yeah.
tell it.
Yeah, I just took it as that Sissy took her own liberties, and I took it as that she actually did that shit on her own because I don't think that Franklin would put her in any kind of harm's way of going to go holler at Leon.
One thing that makes a good drama, is the fact that everybody can come with their own opinion about what transpired in the drama. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
most definitely. And it's not a real serious plot point. The point was that she went over there. You know what I mean?
Nah.
Yeah.
To move on.
It was a moment. It wasn't a plot, but it was a moment.
Yeah. But we gonna keep
on.
going.
Yeah, I'm out of here by 5.
All right.
But
if we gotta go, we can keep it moving.
That Godfather,
With that being
forever.
said,
Women, say that again, yo.
with that being said, somebody can make those valid point when it comes to that still.
Right,
So
right.
far, I'm riding with she did it on some old, I want to make him look less conspicuous or whatever.
Oh yeah, we all agree on that.
Nah.
We all agree on that one. But Joe, you said we gonna mess with the Godfather on the next time.
On the next time.
On the next time out, we go because everybody gonna catch up on the last episode.
I'm gonna handle it tonight.
The next time out, we gonna mess with that.
All right, say less. Wanted to talk about the NBA play-in, man, because in my personal opinion, in the East, 7 through 10, I don't want to see the Washington Wizards, yo.
You saying
if I'm any of them teams 7, 8, or 9, because Washington is 10.
Over the East, nobody want to see the Wizards.
No, because they're gonna have at all times, no matter who they play, they're gonna have the 2 best niggas on the court. In the NBA, you can win a 1-game series at any point if you got the best 2.
So you saying in a play-in, nobody want to see them in a 1-game series?
What I found out, the play-in is a 1 game.
Right. So who that play-in would involve? Like you got a
Miami,
estimation?
Miami, Indiana. I think Indiana's 9. Miami is 7. Charlotte is 8, and Washington is 10.
All right.
Yo, you got live right now, yo?
What'd you say, y'all?
Is this live right now?
It's not live. We recording right now, but it's not live though.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, nobody. None of them other 3 teams want to see Washington in 1 game, bro.
Well, they saying Lonzo about to come back.
You mean Melo?
Yeah.
I gives no fucks.
That shit don't matter.
Yeah, I gives no fuck about that.
All right. First of all, I hate that whole play-in shit. That shit is fugazi. That shit trash. That's an NBA money grab.
Well, they cut 10 games out, so they got to make the money back somewhere.
Yeah,
Remember,
I know, but that's some shit
seasons.
they own. They own that shit, son. They love that shit. So we'll get back to that another time. But I kind of agree with you that the Wizards will be a tough. They'll be a tough 1 game out, yo. Because if Westbrook playing like that, and Bradley on his shit, yeah, they're gonna be hard to beat in 1 game.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Especially for those teams, yo.
They got the 2 best niggas on the court.
Yeah, that's the teams they beat. You know what I mean?
So they better than Russ and Bradley are better than Jimmy and Bam.
Yes.
Okay.
You're talking about a nigga who's.
But the rest of the squad though, yo, Miami just got
Miami has the deeper squad, but the Wizards have the star power.
Yo, it's not fair for the 7th, though. The 7th seed, yo, that had to be in the play. That's not fair, yo. I'm sorry.
It should just be 8, 9, 10. Maybe 8, 9, 10, 11.
8. Oh, that's nasty, yo. No, yo, they need to trash that shit, yo. Fuck.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna have it, you feel me? I'm just saying
9, 10 play in, yo. That's it, yo.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
It's only 8 teams that go. So what is 9?
8, 9, 10, yo.
8, 9, 10. So so 9
8,
10.
9, 10.
9 and 10 play,
and then the
winner
Yeah,
8.
yeah. 8, 9, 10, yo.
That shit even phone. That shit phone.
No, because it put pressure on the other 2 teams.
Yo,
they got to play 2 games.
Really, because what if I'm the 8 seed, but the 9 seed fucking 6 games behind?
Yeah, that's bullshit.
It's bullshit. A nigga would have never made the playoffs anyway. Shit phony.
Right. Well, they still doing it now by letting the 10 seed have a chance. So them niggas might be 10.
Now.
Them niggas might be 10 games behind the motherfucking other seeds and shit. Yo.
Here's the thing. The shit phony as shit. But what you're saying, because they're hot. I'm not saying because of Westbrook and
I ain't saying because they're hot.
He's saying those 2 players
I'm
gonna be better than the best 2 players.
I'm disagreeing with him. I said they're hot. They are hot right now.
Yeah.
So yes, That's what I'm saying. So right now they got momentum.
All right, but I'll say
saying
versus Miami, right? I think Miami might be a different animal in that case
Miami beats them.
compared to.
I'm not.
But it's just one game. Though. That's the
what-
bullshit about it.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
bullshit
It's
about
one
it
game.
is just one game. That turned into some regular season type shit.
Yeah,
Yo.
it's one game,
Okay,
one
so
night.
you're saying nobody want to see them. I'm telling you, Miami beats Washington in a 1-game playoff.
And I'm telling you, Russell can go for 40 and Bradley can go for 40, and it could be a whole different story. That's what I'm saying. Because they got that star power. Yo, Russell did win an MVP, yo. Bradley is second in the league in scoring by like 0.2.
Yeah,
And who
Russ
number one?
back on his triple.
And who
double
number
shit.
one in scoring right now?
Russ I think Russ like Rui too, yo. He
Hold on.
like playing with Shorty.
Who's number one in scoring right now?
Steph is by like
Huh?
0.2. Oh,
That's
cool.
crazy. Anyway, go ahead.
Yo, we can play, yo. We can play, yo.
That's just crazy.
Play, yo.
I just
Ain't them niggas like in 10th place though?
who?
Yo.
Yeah, because it's me.
Why gotta be something behind it other than a yeah?
Because
But you doing it again, bro.
You just
bruh,
said,
bruh.
no,
bruh.
you just said
Bruh.
when he said they got the 2 best players. Then when I said Miami, you like, yeah, but they do got the team, no. So here's the thing: you got Draymond and Steph, and then you, me, and Rocket.
I disagree.
Basketball is the sport, yo, where
I disagree.
Who on their team nice like that?
I be watching them, yo. Them boys be hooping, yo. They just ain't got enough.
So Looney's an answer.
Nah.
Wiggins is an answer.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
Steph ain't making Wiggins better, yo. You need to make him better, yo. Yo,
So-
if Wiggins was playing with LeBron,
Cleveland-
yo.
Oh my God! Stop it.
If Wiggins was playing with LeBron,
Here we
yo.
go. Here we go.
Wiggins could be playing with Jesus himself
Yeah.
and be
At the point.
and be a
Jesus at the point. Hair of bronze at the point.
yeah.
You know what I mean? And he gonna be Wiggins. Blowing wide open layups for the tie.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Huh?
My man like
So that's the nigga he's supposed to win with.
No, I can't agree with that. But that boy Ant-Man, boy, that replaced him in Minnesota, boy.
that boy
Oh
hooping.
my God.
That boy big hooping.
He's a hooper, dog.
He take a lot of
Ill advised.
Josh Smiths. He definitely take a lot of Josh Smiths, but other than that, boy, whew.
Trust me, he going when he
But
really
he young, yo. The
I
nigga
was saying,
19 years old.
when-
Yeah, he
when
got
he
to
really
stop
get-
taking all them Josh Smiths though.
when he really get molded into the NBA, and I think that's the thing that we're gonna understand with these young guys. Like everybody's not gonna come in and have like Magic Johnson success where you just come in.
Most definitely.
That's
but I-
0.001 of your 1%.
Yeah, but I think we be confused, yo, because we be looking at guys like.
Oh no, I be saying dominance coming. That's what I be saying.
Yeah, but I'm saying with like when a guy don't come in his second year. All right, look at Luka, yo. Luka, MVP candidate, second, third year in the league. Everybody's not going to be that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like some guy. Look at Embiid. Embiid is playing his best basketball right now.
He's been in the league 72 years.
Man, his prime.
And he's 27. You feel what I'm saying? That's when Shaq had his best year. He was 27.
Yeah. That's one thing I will say that you really can't judge a player seriously if they get their chance, because a lot of guys don't even get their chance to get to the point that like their 4th year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you really gotta look at them at their
But-
4th year, especially if they guys like one and done type guys or guys that just
Hold on. Wait a minute. The other thing, there's a caveat to your man Joel Embiid.
Are you talking about the injuries?
No, fuck the injuries. Okay, he wasn't playing at all. Or he was playing sparingly, if that.
Right.
When you get a Hall of Fame coach and he knows how to, because, okay, Doc time was up and the Clippers, he started to become white noise. They didn't hear him no more, right? You turn around and you put this guy, this old salt who played the two, knows how to work, different systems, and he says, Joel.
talking about Doc was a point guard.
He played the one.
He played the one, I'm
and
sorry.
And he played in the big man era.
Right. Oh, my bad. I should have chosen the one. But what I'm saying is when I can say, Joel, what you doing? Here, look at this. Look at this, Joel. This is a list of all the big men in the league. Tell me which one of them is better than you. Then I need you to start doing better than them shit. But the thing is, you're not...
He said something more than that. He said some motherfucking whisper shit to Joel or something.
What I'm saying is, like, Joel would do dirt
Gave
the niggas
him
and
the
then
juice,
stop.
yo.
Yeah, yo, but he was always on that goofy shit.
He gave him the juice, like,
Right,
yo, they
goofy.
can't.
He gave him that
And I'm
secret stuff,
gathering
like
you
off a
in.
motherfucking Space Jam.
Don't care nobody fuck
I'm
with you,
gathering you.
shorty,
I'm
like-
like, hey, yo, you out here on some
Talk to
goofy
him like
shit.
a nigga, yo.
You on some goofy shit, but nigga, you got
He talked to him like a nigga, yo.
You got-
He turned Joel into an actual nigga.
right. Like Joel, you out here playing around.
Instead of
Nigga,
one of them African cats, one of them, you know what I mean? Nah, yo.
You had
you a
12
nigga in America, yo. Yo, you got it. You can be the shit, yo.
Yeah.
You need to
Like,
fuck these
nigga.
motherfuckers up, man. They can't fuck with you, shorty.
Nigga, look at
You
this
start
shit.
calling them shorty. You
Listen,
can't fuck with
you
you.
had
Can't fuck
12
with you,
po-
shorty.
You had 12 points against JaVale McGee. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, but
Fuck is going on
But
with
where we
you?
at with the basketball, yo? Make sure we cover everything with basketball, but still be able to
Western
We
Conference.
was talking about the plan. We was talking about
Western Conference.
So we got who's at the bottom of the West for real?
We are. Golden State is.
I know,
San
yeah.
Antonio is.
I think y'all 9 and 10. 8 is 7 is Portland, right?
7 Portland. Nobody wants to see them for one
And
game.
8 is Memphis. That's what it is. 8 is
Memphis. Nobody
Memphis
wants
is
to
gonna
see
be
them
the one.
game.
No,
It's a
Memphis
tough one game.
Memphis will get bumped. Fuck around.
I just don't
Yo.
know, yo. It's one
And-
game,
and,
yo.
that's
It's
what I'm
one
saying.
game, yo. It's
No,
a toss
I'm
up, yo. All
saying
that
to
shit is
you,
toss up.
in a one game, Memphis will get bumped.
I don't know what it is about Ja Morant when he played Dame, yo, but he have good games when he played Dame. You
Oh,
feel
I
me?
can tell you what that is.
And they got Jackson back.
Yeah. I seen the other night.
So you feel me? He gonna have about 15 games under his belt. to
No,
really get
no.
warm.
What I'm saying is, him and Dame, you gotta understand something. I'm the most underrated, slept on, not recruited ass motherfucker in the world,
Right.
and I went number 2 in the draft. It's the Iverson thing where if I ever get in front of Mike, nigga, I'm gonna try my shit.
Right.
So Jai's like, well, shit, this Dame time. I grew up, you know what I'm saying? I was a youngin' watching this nigga hit 50 footers and watching them wave niggas goodbye. Okay, well, all right, Dame, I'm gonna try my shit.
Right.
And Dame like, cool, I'm gonna do my shit.
Right.
So it's that type, because some of these young niggas, they come in with that mentality. Everybody don't have Iverson, he did it successfully.
Right.
People forget this story. Iverson did it successfully. He got in front of Mike and was like, I'm gonna try my shit. Baby one. Oh, he bit the baby? Let's see if he bite a whole baby.
Yeah.
But then you got God Sham God. Drafted by the Wizards.
Right.
Had to play the Bulls. Mike picked him up. Maybe 89 feet. And God Sham God put on a claim, looked like a drum line out there. Mike let him get all the way to half court. Was like, that is some slick ass, and was gone with it. Fast break, Yammy. I promise you, I don't know where the fuck he went after that. I don't even know if he finished the game. But everybody can't do it. Jai's one of them niggas that's like, shit, niggas been picking over me all my life. I'm supposed to be at Kentucky. I'm supposed to be at Kansas. I'm supposed to be at.
I don't know, yo. If it's like if that's what he doing, yeah, all right, I got it. But he's one of them guys that had a nice growth spurt at a certain point in time. When he was 5'10", it was a reason why he wasn't a highly rated guy.
Some niggas be talented enough, but they don't blossom until
Right.
a certain point, or they might not hit that growth spurt to a certain point. Shit like that for real. So
I just noticed when I watch Ja, because I like watching him. I mean, he do everything. But I just noticed that when the competition up, he up.
Yeah, sure.
And
he really go hard every night for real.
He want the smoke. And I feel like, okay, even if this nigga burn my ass up tonight, I'ma steal that movie hit me with. So the next time I see another nigga, they ain't gonna know if it's Ja, Lillard, or Dame Morant, because I'm about to hit him with it.
He's still not better than his mans though.
Who that?
Zion, yo.
His mans that went right before him, his AAU teammate, his homeboy.
They gonna play together anyway. I keep on telling niggas so.
That should be
what
disgusting.
else we got, y'all?
Rookie of the year, real quick.
Oh, Rookie of the Year,
That's
Ant-Man.
Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, okay. All right, we all agree on that.
That's not even.
But I think he would have made it a race even if Melo played. But I think Melo probably would have
won.
edged him out because he on some start to finish type shit.
Yeah.
he did good the
whole season type shit.
and that's coming from somebody who wasn't a Melo fan going into the season.
Me either. Me either.
He definitely took away all my doubts about him being an NBA guy.
Yeah.
But Ant-Man, spectacular. But go ahead.
Yeah.
John.
And
What about regular season MVP? What are we saying?
I mean, regular season MVP.
We was gonna get back to that.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Alright.
My bad.
Yeah, we was gonna get back to that another day.
What happened when you show up late?
You want to talk about what your man was talking about with that Zion shit and the G League shit?
Yeah. What was that?
So basically, his man was saying that if Zion had went to the G League instead of going to Duke, he wouldn't have got like all the endorsements he got for real. And what else he said?
Like he wouldn't have been ready, and he wouldn't have been
Yeah, he
the
wouldn't have
shit
been
like
NBA
that came in
ready,
there.
yeah.
And I say shit, yo. He would have crushed the G League, and the G League would have had
I'm right there.
would have had a higher profile than it had coming into this season. And Shorty this year, Jalen Green and the Kamunga.
Yeah.
Kamunga and dude, they actually made the G League look good this year for cats coming out of high school
Yeah, real
to make the jump.
Here's the thing.
You know what I mean?
Zion was going to be Zion wherever Zion was at, right?
No. It would have been to me.
But to
It would have
me-
been worse.
It would have been worse
because
if he went to the
he
G
was
League.
playing under the NBA rules. You understand what I'm saying? Which is different in the college. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd have been wide open, and
He'd have been doing the same.
he'd have been
shit.
doing the same shit, but it'd have been against men, so niggas would have already known. You know what I mean? Because at every stage, everybody was always like, "Oh, he doing that against little white boys." Then when he went to college, "Oh, he only doing that against college niggas. He ain't gonna do that against the pros." But you just said that against the last. You know, all right, so he horsing college niggas now. All right, so NBA. You know what I mean? But he ain't gonna be able to keep this up. You know what I mean? Yo, like,
Well, the thing is with Zion,
so he did the same thing in the G
With
League.
Zion,
Horse grown man.
I feel what you're saying. Like first of all, going to
Matter
Duke
of fact, his sneaker deal might have been bigger
might have.
because it'd have been guaranteed that he can horse men at that point.
Right.
They knew he could horse men, but it'd been guaranteed that he'd averaged 25 in the G League. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And had everybody, more people watching his G League games than they watching NBA regular season.
You seen the sneaker by the way?
Because that's what would
Yeah.
happen.
You seen the sneaker?
I ain't mad at it.
You seen it, yo?
I've seen it.
The sneaker. He said the focus, the integral part of the sneaker is the tongue of the sneaker.
Yeah, he said he liked tongues.
Yeah, something about he used to pull the tongue up as a kid or something like that.
Yeah, I should have had him ready. We weren't ready for that.
But no, what I'm saying about Zion is this. First of all, going to Duke, it didn't help him at all because Duke don't really prepare you for the pros.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like Kyrie,
According to you, Duke take you out the running. Jordan.
no, Duke puts you in the pros, but take you out the front. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jaleel Okafor. Anyway, what I'm saying
Hold up. Who'd you live over for? He play for Detroit right now, or he play for somebody?
the fact that you got to ask.
I don't care though. I seen him playing, yo,
I thought he was just
and he's
high school
still
basketball or something.
horsing niggas, yo.
Horsing
I've
who?
never seen him.
Jaleel
I don't
is
even see
still
nigga get beat.
horsing
I've
niggas.
never
yo.
seen
I don't
Jaleel
care
horse
if it's-
anybody.
I don't. You lying?
Is he
I don't
horsing
care.
niggas?
Nah,
I don't
ain't talking
care.
about Duke, nigga. I'm talking about.
I'm
the
talking about the
pros.
league.
Is he horsing niggas in practice?
Yo, he horse niggas every time they give it to him on the post. He horses.
Right.
Well, how much?
He just don't get it on the post.
Hold on, hey
much, yo.
Rocket, watch this. What team he play for?
It's either Detroit or
See what I'm
somebody
saying?
else.
That's
yo.
all I need to know. Yo, if you don't know what team he play for, he ain't horsing.
I'm telling you, it's Detroit. I think though, yo.
Yo, if you got to say I think, then this is what I'm saying.
Chill, yo, chill.
Zion-
chill on that man name. He had 1%, yo. Chill on his name.
Zion
respect.
going to Duke
Boy, ass,
didn't really help or hurt him, right?
He not.
He'd have went to the G
He
League.
just out
It
of
would have
his-
helped
he just
him.
out of his time.
But now that
Out of his time.
he's
What was
in
he
the
in his time?
who?
if Jaleel Okafor came up in about 2003 on back, yo,
You talking about with a Mecca Okafor?
he's way better skilled than Emeka Okafor, yo. That
mean,
boy
yeah,
got
yo,
hella
but-
post moves, yo. He a horse down low, yo.
You keep talking about he a whore. He just next time you talking about the next Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
Ah,
If he came up around Tim Duncan time, he'd have been one of them guys, yo.
No. Yo, it's more. Anyway,
Niggas are
I
like-
ain't doing. Yo, he be wanting me to. I'm not doing it. All I'm saying is, I agree with you. If Zion went to the G League, it would have been better for him than going to Duke
yeah. I
because he already had a following.
think, yeah.
So at the end of the day, they're gonna follow him to the G League. And what makes him so great? Because I was one of those guys who was like, I don't know if he can keep that up. I don't know if he's the weight, the this, the that, the that. He understands
You think you slick too, yo. But go ahead. Yo.
what.
Oh,
What I do?
You think he's slick? But go keep on talking about the guy.
I'm saying he knows his zone of like his optimal zone. So in other words, he knows exactly where to be to do what he want to do. You know what I'm saying?
He just know niggas can't fuck with him right now.
No, he knows niggas can't fuck with him out there. I mean, down there inside that paint.
Pistons. What I tell you? No, go ahead.
Yeah, that was a guessing game.
That was a guessing game.
The last
You don't have to show me no Jaleel.
Yo, don't show me.
Putback's no
None of that trash.
Hey, yo,
Lakeland, Florida.
niggas could have highlights of you out there on Baker Street. That don't mean your mom.
Back to Bay. Bay
shit, like
fires
35 seconds
and
or
that's
something?
2 3-pointers for him now. You know, I
yeah.
spoke with Jay
Weak as
Wright.
shit. He
Y'all don't want to see it. Y'all don't want to see the
Playing
receipts. Y'all can't say
What
that.
Well, no,
If
nigga, you showed me 38
If you ain't
seconds.
gonna watch the receipts, if you're not gonna watch the receipts,
I'm not watching the receipts of him playing 2 minutes a game and only playing 20% of the
if
season.
you're not gonna watch the receipts, it don't matter. Yo,
Yo, if he's a horse, why he not in
if
the
it don't,
motherfucking
why? Because the
track?
game is not his type of game these days, yo.
What you talking
What's his
about?
type
What
of
else, yo?
game? The game is basketball.
It's not his type of basketball right now, yo. Anytime you need somebody to go on the block and kill,
Embiid.
you throw it down to Okafor, yo. But
Embiid,
what else we got going, yo?
I'm about to say
Jokic.
Embiid, AD, Jokic.
I mean, we can list them off. Fool.
So
Just
why
Enes
they can do it, he
Kanter.
can't?
Enes Kanter.
Enes Kanter.
Come on.
It's
yo.
kind of like he one of them type guys.
Nurkic.
What type guys?
Yeah,
You
he's
should-
kind of type guy.
So yo, why his name not on the list? He not under Nurkic?
He a little bit under Nurkic.
No.
He about right there, Enes Kanter. But go ahead, yo.
He about Enes Kanter.
Yeah,
Andre
Enes Kanter.
Drummond anyway.
Yeah,
yo,
Enes
I don't
Kanter
want.
guy, yeah.
So and Andre Drummond below him?
Nah, bro.
Yo, we talking about a nigga who would average 2 minutes a game
He a horse.
and only played 25%
Hey, yo,
of the
no.
season.
Hey
yo,
yo,
he
hey,
don't
yo.
even play every
hey,
night.
Rocky,
Yeah, horse,
Rocky,
yo.
you know, I realized something, yo. He one of them underdog niggas, yo. He like
horse,
underdog
yo.
niggas, like he like Tariq St. Patrick, even though the nigga emotional in his feelings all the time. Yo, Jaleel Okafor, a horse. I think he played for Doug.
Real shit. But it's all out Shelby next, shorty.
Yeah.
Shelby come back.
Yo, the
Nah,
Judge
this-
Shelby comeback.
This certified
Yo.
horse though, yo. But
Nah,
go
all
ahead, yo.
right, what's next, yo? This nigga funny as shit.
Trust me, yo. He a horse, yo.
Yeah, you
He a
wild.
horse.
I said it
Why-
the other night, yo.
Yo, why
Every
ain't-
time he got it, yo, he horsed, yo. But go ahead.
So all both times he got it.
Every time, yo.
All both times.
What else we got?
Hey yo, why he ain't replaced LaMarcus Aldridge?
Because he played for Detroit, yo.
Oh, so he replaced Blake Griffin
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
and still averaging 2 minutes a night.
He a horse, yo. But go ahead, yo.
To wrap it up for real, gotta give a big fuck you to Brett Favre. Nah, man. If y'all want to expand.
First
I mean-
of all, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, yo.
First of all, Brett Favre is a redneck, been a drunk redneck his whole career. Most people don't know this. Brett Favre was drafted by the Atlanta Falcons. And they didn't even get his name right on his jersey. But he was such a fucked up guy, right? They traded their rookie quarterback the next season to Green Bay. And they did it because they wanted to help him.
Nah.
Because the nigga was getting big fucked up all the time in Atlanta. They was like, man, he's got some talent, but he can't be here. They sent him to Green Bay where there's nothing to do but this podcast.
Right.
And yes, he became a great player, but does that mean this nigga's the voice of reason? He's still a redneck. The nigga, he advertises Wranglers, nigga.
Right. All right.
So his whole opinion about, well, it was just, man, fuck, nigga.
You could tell he was right leaning with his opinion, and that's just some bullshit. But I'm just saying that I knew that Brett Favre was a redneck, and all rednecks are not racist. So I knew that. I kind of knew he was racist, but it just brought the circle of racists all together with his comment for me.
Okay, hold on.
Because hold up, yo. You look back at Brett Favre, like at his career, like the way he used to get his receivers destroyed, who all happened to mostly be black receivers, like just hang them out, yo. Like Buttons Freeman's walking around right now, halfway like Ali right now because of Brett Favre just hanging him out to dry, yo, just throwing it across them cross the middle with safeties coming and all this, you know what I mean, with laser accuracy, all this shit, yo. Like,
I mean, that shit happened in football.
That happens.
no,
What I'm saying.
you got to know if you got one quarterback who has a history of his receivers constantly getting concussed from catching his balls going across the middle, the quarterback has a lot to do with leading his receivers and taking care of them in
But
certain situations.
he wasn't a take care of the ball ass nigga. First of all, I don't want it to sound like I'm.
All right, I'm not saying that's the
fucking-
only thing that makes him.
I don't
racist.
want him to sound like I'm trying to fucking defend.
I'm not
him,
saying that's the only
he's
thing that
not
makes him
a
racist.
take care of the ball ass nigga. He was a
I'm not
cowboy
saying-
for a reason.
I'm not saying that's the only thing that makes him a racist.
They called him a cowboy for
I'm
a
not
reason.
saying that's the only thing that makes him a racist, but taking care of your receivers is a thing on throws and routes and stuff like that.
Talking to a quarterback.
Right. So it is a such thing of you knowing a safety is coming and
Putting it in a certain spot.
putting it in a certain
Say,
spot.
man, don't
If
get
you
fucked.
throw it right there, you might know your guy can catch it, but you also know he's going to get obliterated. And Brett Favre was famous for that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. That's just one occurrence that if the rest of the stuff didn't exist, that wouldn't matter.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
I got you.
If
It's the extra.
If he didn't do that and then he didn't make that comment and then he didn't have the thing with Terrell Buckley, which we can get back to, if we didn't have that and he only wore Wranglers, he could be a cool redneck. They're all cool rednecks. You know what I'm saying? But with all of the compilation of all these things, with Terrell Buckley coming from the traditional town that's close to his town, that the rednecks from Brett Favre town go and hang people from the town that Terrell Buckley come from the Brett Favre that wouldn't be in camp because Terrell Buckley was there because he was from another town in Mississippi he was from, yo. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not. Okay, let's stop. I'm not taking away from his racism.
Right. So I'm just putting all that together
But
and saying
the
he used to
whole-
hang them niggas out. He ain't give a fuck about them. That's all I'm saying.
But the whole thing about